Hello. Yes, Mom, I'm up. I'm having technical difficulties. Couldn't get at first I couldn't get my camera to show up on the streaming software. Turns out if you're in picture mode, it doesn't like that. And then two, I couldn't get the music to work, so no music to stream. Let me pull up the stream on my phone real quick so I can monitor it, and we can get started. I was doing my normal late thing, and then I got a wave of things not working. So, how are you guys doing today? Let's read the wall of chats. See, my dad has been entertaining people. Let's see. Yeah, just a bunch of dad jokes from my father. Erwin with the fire emojis already. I love it. I'm so hyped. I've been planning on getting a shell from ExtremeRate for a while now. This is my first time using the SP ExtremeRate shells, so I'm pretty excited about that. I also wish that they had Nintendo branding, but yeah. Another dad joke from my father that it's not a strong one. I don't know. He told me that last night, and I don't think anybody laughed, but yep, I'm not gonna read my dad's jokes. What's an ExtremeRate SP? ExtremeRate is the company who makes these shells. Nothing fancy about it, but don't worry, Rux. You weren't the only one late. But okay, let's get started. I said if you were at the end of last stream that we'd do the wave one and the emerald one. I lied. I forgot I wanted to save the wave one for the in-depth tutorial. So we're gonna do the wood one. So 2 woods in a row, and this guy right here. It's kind of, there we go. They feel, at least this feels really nice in the hands. I'm sure the soft touch one is gonna feel as good as soft touch does, but I am very excited for this. Very excited to see where this goes. Oh, the screw. Don't do that. I'm actually going to use the included screws this time. But why did they have to put them in the screwdriver bag? I just wanted to throw this off to the side. Okay. Ooh, it even comes with the speaker thing. That's very interesting. You can put a sticker on your RF shield. Interesting. Got their own ExtremeRate stickers in there. They've got the foam insert. They've got the screw cover things. You got too many of these posts for the triggers and 2 screws. Are these the battery cover screws? Oh. So the battery cover is not, I think it's called captive screw. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nicely correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah. We will start with the emerald one. I know I usually end with the thumbnail one, but I need to swap this out. 1 second. Since we're not doing the wave one, I'm gonna do the black one for the wood one. Okay. Greetings from Germany. I don't know if I said that, but hello. Chris Jones is loving his SP so far. Thank you. I don't know why I'm getting this out now. I'm flustered because I was late. But it also just feels... You may not be able to hear it, but I think I'm going to play the music because it's driving me a little crazy having nothing. Okay. This is weird. I really wish that they included hinges here. That would have been awesome. But it seems as though they did not include hinges. That's alright. Let's get to unscrewing this. It's your birthday, though? Happy birthday, Kathleen. I have to head out at 3:30. Guess I won't catch any of the stream today. I'm guessing you're on the East Coast then. Where's my screwdriver? There it is. Well, happy birthday. The stream will be here for you to watch back if you want. I'm sorry you had to miss it though. The battery came out with the thing. Nice. Okay. The wave one's gonna be fire, of course, of course. I haven't watched the latest Obi-Wan episode yet, but I broke down and bought its upcoming lightsaber. Oh my. I would love Obi-Wan's lightsaber. I've got Luke's and Darth Maul's. The double-ended original Darth Maul one. I went a little crazy with that. But I think it was worth it. It's super cool. I'm loving the Obi-Wan series. I don't know why people are so upset about it, but everybody's always upset about Star Wars stuff. So. And I cannot find... Seriously? Did I get the screw out of here already? No, I didn't. This is just really hard to... There we go. There must be a lot of gunk on this one. Ooh, and it's rusted. That's why. That's nice. This one's gonna be rusted too then, maybe? No? That one's fine. It's a bit rusted. It's fine on the inside. That's all that matters. Okay. Cruising along here. There's a bit of dust in here though. Ooh, Amber Heard lost the lawsuit. That is interesting. I really don't care. I just want the right person to come out on top for that one. But from what I've seen, Johnny Depp deserves to come out on top. But we don't have to get into that. That trial has just been crazy. I don't know why I'm worrying about putting these buttons back in their position, because I'm just going to throw it off to the side and it's going to get knocked out anyways. Okay. Actually, that's not true. I'm not going to just throw it off to the side because I need the stuff. For the first time ever, I don't actually need to take this out of the old one. That's weird. There's IPA brake SP face buttons. That's what I've been told. And after hearing that, it could make sense as to why I've been having these switches break on me. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I just have missed those videos, but I've been pretty into Game Boy stuff for a while now, and other than a couple weeks ago, I'd never heard that IPA was bad for SMD stuff, surface mounted stuff. Yeah, I just took those buttons out, so it was pointless for me to put those back in earlier. Yeah, I didn't know that, and I'm supposed to be teaching people this stuff, because this is like all I've ever known is only use IPA to clean up motherboards, and like, okay, no one ever said don't do it to these things. But I don't know. I'm not gonna blame anybody for my mistakes. It just would have been nice to know. Because I didn't go to school for this. Oh, really? I don't know where the court or the hearing is at, but that's very interesting that you live nearby. I'm also planning on doing the IPS mod on my SP. Would you recommend just getting aftermarket hinges or reuse the original ones? I mean, is it worth the hassle to take the screen apart? I have not used any of the like legitimate aftermarket ones, unless that's what I did for. I have to go back and look, but I'm not sure if I've used the aftermarket hinges. My gut says no. I know I bought some hinges for the Austin video. I just don't know if they were the aftermarket ones or the OEM ones. If they were the aftermarket ones, those actually were totally great. I forgot about this screw. If not, I have no idea if they're worth it or not. The price says yeah, they're worth it, but the price could also say they're not good. I know that's super helpful, but I'm about to take out the hinges, so let's talk about those. So here you've got the 4 little tabs on the outside. I have no idea if you can see this well. My apologies. But I like to push these tabs in. You have to put a little force on it, but you don't want to put too much force on it, so then it'll break the tab like that, which is fine. I'm going to not use the screwdriver. I'm going to use that, but I broke 2 of the tabs, I think, there. This other side, do the same thing. It's a lot easier to do with the small tweezers like this. I should have done that with the other one, but pushing them out and then pushing on the center to push it out. Seriously? Nothing? There we go. And then they're going to stick out half like this. And you open it up to its open position like this. The angled position. Then they should slide very easily right out. Okay, I only broke one of the tabs. Well, only broke one of them. That one is on the left. This one It's on the right. No broken tabs here. And everything is fully disassembled. It's not the hardest thing in the world, but it is very annoying. I hope that may answer your question. If you're looking to save every bit of money that you can on it, then I would just take them out. But if you're nervous about anything, then I would just buy new ones. I don't know. That is the best I can give you at this moment in time. This board has a ton of dust on it, so I'm just going to take the dry toothbrush and scrape it off, because again, don't want to hurt these buttons with IPA, so we're just going to do that. And this one's not sticky like the last one was, so it's a-okay. So we're just going to clean up the dust a little bit. You could probably also wet the toothbrush with IPA and then get in there, but I'm sure that that's all good. I'm gonna just spray a little bit of IPA into the cart reader, because one of these Game Boys, I don't remember which one, but one of them was not reading games as easily. It was still reading games totally fine, just took a couple tries, so get in there real quick. And you might want to cover your ears. There we go. Okay. Board is clean. Let's zoom out a little bit. Too much. And save the paper towel from Monday. Bye, Kathleen. Hope you have a good birthday. Okay. Let's go back. Darth Maul lightsaber is amazing. Duel of Fates is a legit modern masterpiece, of course. The hearing is in Fairfax, North Virginia. The street is old and kind of historic. Now that whole street is full of layers and fancy townhouses. Interesting. Just did the unhinged shell in IPS mod for my SP. Nice. Nice thing about working at Intel, I have sushi for lunch. I have never had sushi, and it does not interest me. Nothing about fish sounds like it would be good to me. Just like smelling fish is disgusting. I'm also one of the world's pickiest eaters, so take this all with a grain of salt. But yeah. Thanks, I will just keep the OEM ones. There you go. I hope I did a good job of over-explaining all of that. Stefan 2 is retiring? Awesome. That's sarcasm. He doesn't seem like he's... I don't know how old he is, but he didn't seem like he was that old. But he has taken a lot of hits, so I'm sure his body is pretty tired. But it's about to get retired. There's my dad joke for the day. You've got to be kidding me. I didn't even get to test this one. The screen's fine. It's just the screen lens, as far as I know. I don't really want to peel it back, but thankfully I know a guy. Okay. If you couldn't tell, the screen's broken. But the screen lens is broken, I should say. This screen might be broken too, because if the screen cracked and it's laminated like that, the screen's probably broken too. We can test that real quick, actually. Let's test and see if the screen works. The screen works. We will what will we do? I'll try and remove it so I can replace the screen I stole from Monday's stream, because this is also the same screen as far as I know. And get the battery. We have another kit, so do not fret. Yeah, screen's fine. Nothing wrong with the screen. So, I may be able to reuse this for the kit I had to take from last time. So it may all work in the end. Okay. Just the sucky part is now I have an extra ribbon cable for this mod kit. Put this away. And is there anything else in that kit? This little piece there. Okay. Put this off to the side. Retro Game Repair Shop's in here. You're gonna get a Discord message in about an hour or so. Okay. Okay. What's up, Hip Frame? I feel like I missed a couple messages. Are the SP screen replacements that great of an upgrade? After you install the first, can you compare it to the other one before starting it? Like, comparing it to the original screen? Like, the screen we just took out? It's definitely a huge difference. You will see for sure. But there's a good picture out there on the internet that has like all the different screens. It's not okay. I shouldn't say it's not the best because taking a picture of a screen does not do any justice to anybody. See, that is nice and clean. What was I gonna say? But there's a picture out there that compares all the screens together. I better not be. No, that's okay. Thought I was bleeding for a second. There must be some sort of red. Okay. I must have touched that one that the IPA was out. Okay. But yeah, it is a huge difference coming from the original 001 screen, the front lit one. The AGS 101 screen, the backlit, the best of the best from Nintendo, it is not as huge of a difference, but there's still a nice difference. But I don't know if it's enough to upgrade from a 101 to an IPS mod. This will have 2 times the pixel density, so that's pretty nice. But it's not really a huge... I don't even know why I'm doing this, because this is the... I want to do the white screen in this one. Why? Why am I... I'm so mixed up right now. Goodness gracious. But still, it's good to find that one out now. Okay. Loud cars driving by. This one also doesn't have a... I know it's probably not going to make a difference whether I leave this on or not, but I'd like to at least have it. It helps me sleep at night knowing that the installation film's on there. Okay. Cool. Might as well test this one while we're here, huh? Okay. Nothing. This is not good. Okay. How do you change out the pre-applied glass lens on an IPS display? Not easily. Not easily at all. If it's laminated, it's not going to be a fun time. It should be easy when it's broken glass. Or easier. Is my board even turning on? Okay. Well, that's why. Okay. Why are you deciding now to not turn on? Do we have a short somewhere? We have a fuse. Time to get multimeter. I must have shorted something. But see if anybody said anything about it in the chat. No? Okay. Just talking about fish. Okay. I forgot where the fuses are on this one. There's 2 of them. There's one. Fuses are not supposed to have... I always forget. Hello, Italian retro guy. Fuses aren't supposed to have continuity, right? Or they are. They are supposed to have continuity, I'm pretty sure. Which it does. Okay, I was just not hitting it right. Where's the second one? I guess that doesn't answer my question entirely. I still need to know if they need continuity or not. How do you use a multimeter? I really can't explain that one, honestly. I know how to test for continuity, and that's about it. Continuity, you go to the little Wi-Fi symbol on the multimeter, and if there's continuity, there'll be a beep. I don't know if you can hear that. There'll be a beep. Fuses do have continuity. Okay. So it was. It's good that I have continuity. Where's the fuse? Might be on the other side. Where is it? Anybody know where the second fuse is? It might be underneath my screen here. Might as well unplug it. Capacitors aren't supposed to have continuity. Okay. See, like, I know this stuff. I just always forget. Always forget. I know there's another fuse on here. I just don't know where it is. Do not remember. I want to say it's on the side of the board. Oh, there it is. Found it. There's continuity. Okay, so I officially don't know what it is then. Maybe the battery is just dying. There could be not enough juice for the IPS display. No idea if this one has any charge to it, but this is an aftermarket one. Okay, I think this one just needs a charge. It's not lumpy at all. It's very flat. So, we'll try this again. I swear, this thing better work. See, this is why you come to the live streams. You get the real deal. You don't get the videos where people skip over the parts where things don't go perfectly smooth. Things will probably go wrong when you do a mod like this, especially if it's your first time. It's not always going to go smooth. It might go smooth. You might not have any problems while doing it, but chances are you will. Okay, it's still doing that same thing. So maybe there's a short on here. Okay, just the board, no screen plugged in. Will it turn on? Okay, it turns on. So there's something wrong with the screen here. There's a speck of dirt on that connector. Okay. I think I already got it with my thumb, but just to be sure. My Amazon package is shipped. I don't think the capacitor would keep it from turning on, though, would it? And it worked fine before. There we go. It was just the dirt. Boom. Okay. Everything always looks so... I guess the paper towel is pretty blown out. But my white skin is blown out too. There you go. Okay. We are chilling. Oh, it's been an hour and we have nothing. It's been 35 minutes. Yeah, I was really late. I just still think of it as an hour because that's when the stream is supposed to start, as at noon. Okay. Let's keep moving and shaking. Okay. There's only just that capacitor that I know of. And I think it's for the speaker, but I'm not... Don't quote me on that. Because I know, like, with the Game Boy Color, there's one for power, and there's one for... there's two for power, and there's one for the speaker. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I really don't know enough about the power side of things, so I should really just shut my mouth. Okay. This is going to be impossible. Or not. That was pretty good. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta get this freaking... Okay. Gotta get these screws out. Will they all be Phillips, or will there be some tri-wings? We'll see. There's a lot of screws, holy crap. I feel like there's way too many screws here. I know there's a lot of screws in the SP, but I feel like it's way too many. Yep, there's still tri-wings. Okay. This is an ExtremeRate clear shell. Okay. I'm assuming there's just a lot of duplicates in here, just in case you mess up or lose one. Not starting off great. Not liking the SP or the ExtremeRate screws so far. Okay, that one was a lot nicer. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Aftermarket screws are usually terrible. And I am pleasantly surprised. Like, actually very pleasantly surprised right now. I just didn't like that first one. There's no way we actually end up using all these screws, right? Yeah, that was my thought as well. Who said that? DC147 says, this is going to be impossible. Immediately does it first try. I always struggle with putting the foam in not crooked. And I think this foam is just a little bit thicker. Got a little extra padding. Okay. The first and the last screw are not the greatest, but it is bulging a little bit. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So we're gonna have to open this back up. That's awesome. So, let's see if I can just loosen it up and fix it here. I don't know. There we go. Okay. Whew. I thought for a minute that the no trim was gonna need some trim, but the board was just slightly crooked. So I didn't get it first try. There we go. It wasn't impossible, but it was definitely not fun. Okay. Still a bit of a bulge from the foam. So if you get the Funny Playing SP kit with the white foam, it's a little bit thicker than this. So you're gonna have some bulging. It's not gonna be the end of the world. Everything's gonna be fine. It's just the plastic bulging. So actually, I shouldn't say anything. Let's test it one more time, because too much pressure can actually hurt the screen, but we'll notice it immediately if it's bad. Okay. Battery. We'll use the old battery, see. Okay. Sorry, I'm at a weird angle, but if there was too much pressure, there would be a dark spot in the middle or anywhere there's pressure. So, we're good. Okay. Now, ExtremeRate included some foam, but I think the white one looks nice with the white accent, so let's get all this stuff out. Ooh, that's a glossy sticker. Normally these aren't glossy. I like it. It's also got the, what's it called on it? Can't think of what it's called. They include 2 sets of the screw covers. Interesting. Oh, and these screw covers are actually sticky. That's not something you see in aftermarket stuff. So these are going to be more annoying to take off. Got it. That is one thing. Like, you'd think having the sticky back tape is better, but then I just immediately realized that it's going to be a pain in the butt because you're going to have to dig in there and scrape it out instead of just squeezing it with your fingertips and being able to reuse it. So, I mean, you can still get these off without struggling, but they're not the easiest when they're taped down, especially now that it's fresh 3M tape from 2022. So, okay. I have missed some chats here. Let's go back a little bit. Are aftermarket SP batteries any good? Are they actually 850, 900 milliamp hours as they say? Probably not. I don't think that they, like, I don't know where the aftermarket one went. I don't think this one is actually 850 milliamps. This one says 850 milliamps. Mako still does a lot of great stuff with batteries. He's got a large video, which is normal for him, but he's got a big old video talking about a bunch of different batteries and for the SP. And he did test those. A lot of those don't have those full capacity. I don't think it was that exact manufacturers that he tested. I'm sure he has tested that one, but in the video I watched, I don't think he tested that one. So I don't know how truthful that brand is, but I'm just assuming it's not going to be the best. Okay. Let's get out the hinge covers. Slide that off. Slide that back in. And do the same for the other side. Okay. I bought a DS-Lite 2000 milliamp hour from Handheld. Yeah, no, you're never gonna fit 2000 milliamp hours into a battery like this for the Game Boy and stuff. Game Boy DS. Maybe the 3DS ones because they're a lot bigger, but I doubt it. It is with as little information as I have on batteries and power, as little knowledge as I've got on that stuff, I know there's no way you can fit that in there. No way. Okay, where's the... There it is. I think my biggest complaint about ExtremeRate is that it's good. It's a good thing, but the trade-off is it's kind of annoying. They include everything. Like, everything. Hello. Rara Cool. Rara Cool. Rara? Rara? Welcome. I apologize for butchering your name already. Okay. Stick the very long Phillips screw in here. Okay. Locked in there. Console rescue. Welcome. I'm going to slide the LED tube in here because it does not come inserted, well, pre-inserted like most aftermarket ones do. Just got to slide that in there. I'll zoom in a little bit more. Let's put the buttons in because those also don't come in. Forgot how much is pre-installed on the SPs. This is A. Oh, yeah. Okay. There's start. There's B. There's select. I mixed up start and select, but they're exactly the same, so it doesn't matter. Okay, now, not all of these volume things are going to come off. So we'll test it real quick. If it doesn't come off, like this one, doesn't want to come off, don't try and pull it off. Not all the volume sliders are created equal. This one, if I tried to rip it off, you will break it, and your volume slider will no longer work. So, I learned this from Mako. I'm not going to steal this. But these are included, and this doesn't come off, don't force it. You just unfortunately can't have a cool volume slider. Probably should put the membranes on. there. Let's get this stuff out. Drop that all there. I don't really want to put that on here. Put that in there. Put the speaker down. And where'd the... There they are. Yeah, everything's so separated into all these different bags. It's kind of annoying. Okay, don't want to lose the screws. Let's put them over here. Okay. So these end up over here. Need the reference of this. I don't do these that often. In fact, I'd say I never put in these guys. Just put the posts in. Those don't lock in very well. Okay. R. It's not the right spring for R. That is. Okay. Now we can slide that over the post. I have this upside down. Because we are on the wrong side. This one does not need to be flipped. There we go. I'm used to the Game Boy Advance, and those are always flipped, because when you put them in, the Game Boy's upside down. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Okay. There we go. Okay. I haven't caught up with chat in a long time. My catching up with chat was very short. Dude, your best streams are when things go wrong, so we all learn. Jake, any suggestions on a good cover case for travel? I usually have my GBC or DMG in my pocket and terrified the screen will get scratched. I do not. I mean, you could get a sleeve from, I think Retro Modding sells a sleeve. Retro Game Repair Shop might even sell a sleeve. But, I don't know. It's up to you. I'm not a huge fan of them. I answered that. Okay. Hey Jake, I'm new to your channel, but I would like to thank you for making videos on such a niche hobby. Thank you. That's very kind. I haven't tried aftermarket screws for SP, but I do like the... Whoa, it skipped ahead. That skipped way ahead. But I do like the GBA ones. Okay. Good afternoon, y'all. Hello, Remy. Sorry I'm late to saying hi. Foam always causes some bulging. Yeah. Depends on the foam. At least the foam is bulging and not putting pressure on the screen. Exactly. Yeah. This is not too bad. You can't see it, but you can kind of feel it. It's not very noticeable. Okay. Let's see. Holographic stickers and logos are the best. Yes. I like this one a lot because it's very nonchalant. It's still holographic, and that's not very center. It looks like way more on the camera. But it's not like the whole thing is with black writing. Just the writing is holographic. I like that. Yeah, Galaxy Note 7. You don't want the you don't want a lot of battery in a small place. Who's Mako? Yeah, that's the question everybody asks. That's, I guess, kind of an inside joke. But. Hello from my YouTube recommended. This was an easy subscribe. The color is sick. Rah, but I don't mind either. Rah. Or rah. Rah. I just know I'm trying. I'm not good at the pronunciation of things. Also put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllables. So, is it required to put the black mesh on the speaker of the Game Boy SP, or can you leave it out? I have a clear shell. I feel like it would look better seeing the speaker. That protects dust and dirt and debris from getting into your speaker, and that would be something you would probably want. I forgot I'm putting these things in. I would recommend having something there, because you don't really want dirt getting in there. That's what causes the speakers to go bad on the SP a lot of the time. So it's just to help protect your speaker. I know it can mess up the color schemes of your Game Boy, but okay, it was easier without the tweezers. Which worried. Okay, it's not gonna fall out sick. Let's put that in there. I need new tweezers. Will the battery thing fall out? No. Cool. Alright. Think we're getting there. I don't know what... See, that's the thing, is I don't know which screws go into here. I don't know how deep they go. Let's see. See how long these screws are. About that size. Okay. So I'm assuming this one would also be a good fit. If it... Oh, these are both tri-wings. Okay, these are Phillips. Those are the same size. And is this the same size as that? Yes, okay, cool. Found the right screws. I'm aware I didn't take the blue sticker off of it. They're always a pain in the butt, and it doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal. Plus, it kind of matches the color of the shell. Okay. Time for a totally new motherboard just for the volume slider. Exactly. Yeah, everybody in chat's really helpful. A lot of knowledgeable people here. Rux saves me all the time. So thank you very much, Rux. Is it required? Oh, I read that already. Yeah. It would be wise to do so. I don't know if there's a clear white mesh for it, but you can use a big phone sleeve. Yeah, that'd be something to protect it. Is anything ever chalant? Asks my dad. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's do some soldering, or as the Brits say, soldering. Okay. I do not have my thing plugged in. Okay. Solder. There we go. Solder is added to. I can never tell if it's 012B, 0128, Q128, or Q12B. This point right here. Hopefully that helps. I'll zoom in. It's not a tutorial, but that point right there. And then right there on the ribbon cable. That's the other wire, but it doesn't matter at all. It's all the same. And actually, I don't really want red on this. Where's that black wire at? Where did I put it? No, there was a red or a black wire around here. Help me out, chat. Do you know where I put the black wire? It's lost forever and ever. Really? No, I know I had it. Use green wire. We could. Seriously? I'm gonna have to grab a new wire anyways, so. Oh wait, I've got a black wire right here, it's not it. I just don't think the greens aren't gonna match up, so I don't think it's gonna look as clean. Okay. Well, it's probably on the floor somewhere, where I'm gonna find it at the end. My wire cut, my wire stripper. Doesn't have the right hole for the wires I cut the most. It only goes down to 22 gauge. I think these are 30. Okay. Trying to think of the best way to route this, and I think this might be the best way. Okay. Now we should be able to button this up. Finally. I almost thought about doing 3 of these today. No way. This thing takes way too long. Holy crap. Okay. Everything looks good. Wire's not in the way of anything. Sweet. I will try to... I'm not going to speed run the next one, but I'm definitely going to try and go faster. Because I'm already ready to stop streaming. But I promised to. So, I'm going to give you 2. Plus, yeah, I don't know. I think these are nice shells, but it definitely is taking me a lot of extra time because things aren't put together for me. like the other ones are. These posts, okay. The posts for the L and R buttons are a little thin, so they wiggle a bit in their slot. So they don't line up as easily when you're putting the two halves back together. It's fun. Okay. Move this over to the side. You should be able to see all the screws as I put them in. Hans just stopped into the unicorn farm. Did you show him my stream? Hi, Hans. Hansi. It's been a long time since I talked to him. Is he wanting a unicorn, or is one of his family members wanting a unicorn? Did I eat it again? You're talking about the wire? I did. I was hungry. I am a little hungry, actually. My stomach's a little right now. Did I put a screw in there already? No, it just didn't want to go. Now that you mentioned Hans, it makes me want to play CSGO, because I haven't played that in forever. That's like one of the few games I've played with Hans and his brother. Okay, now we can put the battery in, and battery cover, and the not capacitive screw. Yes. Didn't know until after he left. I see. Okay. Slot that in. We'll also put the sticker on real quick. Boom. It's all shiny on the back. See how good their stick. See how good sticker is. Okay, I'll push it down. There we go, that's better. I feel like I did a really good job of lining it up here, but it's like lined up perfectly at this section, but then it deviates. So I don't know if the cut is off or I'm off. But to me, it's like, yeah, that's off and that's off, but the middle is perfect. That's where I always line it up. I don't know. It's still mostly within the bounds. There's only this little corner. It's not noticeable unless you're looking for it. Okay. Looks pretty. Oh. Looks pretty nice. Real question is it glow in the dark? No, it's not. Okay. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. These buttons don't have much travel. It's good. It reacts to my button press, but A and B don't travel very much. D-pad's a little better. Start and select are great. R and L are great. A doesn't make any sound when you press it in. There's just not much depth to it. Huh. Interesting. It works. Where's the other one? Another thing I want to look at here. The it's not because of the bulge. Sorry. It's not because of the bulge, but the little bumper stopper thing, the top, sticks out a lot more than this does. So it's kind of like how folding phones fold. Obviously not as severe, but it doesn't fully close flat, which is fine. If anything, it's better for the screen, giving much more of an air gap. But that's just interesting. Very interesting. To the person who wanted to see the difference, here's the original screen. Here's the modded screen. Let's oh wait, yeah. Back front light on, front light off. Front light on, front light off. That's 5, 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one does not get as bright. Here, I'll take out the 5, 6. Okay. This one doesn't get as bright as the other kits, but still. There's the modded screen. There's the original screen. You can turn off the lights. Okay, front light's on there. There's the difference. Looks better with the front light off. Not on camera, but in person it looks better with the front light off. So there is your answer. Okay, let's post this bad boy real quick. So if you want it, get your fingertips ready. So I'm getting ready to post it right now. I will investigate the A button later, but I have a feeling that's just how it is. So beware, the A button is a little eh. It works totally fine, but it just, you don't have as much travel with it. So beware of that. Clear. What do you call this? Turquoise? Call it turquoise. Turquoises. Wow. Save. Get your fingertips ready. It's gonna be $199.99, aka $200, 200 bones. And inventory details available 1, and it's up. It is live. I mean, I want it for sure, but I can't afford it. Yeah, totally understandable. Not trying to make fun of you, just is definitely a thing. Top link in the description. I think Rux also just put it down below in the chat. My lips are dry. I also didn't grab water. I'm gonna grab water real quick. Be right back. I have almost no water left. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of having clear buttons unless it's for a light up mod. But clear on clear is a little eh. Anybody? Nope. That is A-okay. Alright. Moving on. Let's try and quickly do the next one. So I'm starting to feel tired already. Okay. Slide that mess over the side. Actually, just need to clean this up. See, there's so many extra freaking screws, dude. It's annoying. Okay. Wood boy. Welcome, Pauline. Sorry for butchering your name. I know that's not right. If it is, I'm shocked. Okay. I'm just going to start off with, this was my the first shell I opened when they sent these to me. And I was pretty disappointed right off the bat. You can probably see it from here. But I was very disappointed. I'll zoom in a little more. Anybody see it? Anybody? Anybody? That is also a little bit there that I'm noticing now too. Kind of takes away from the wood illusion. You don't see it here, but when it's closed, you definitely see it. I'm not impressed. Real wood real wood question mark? Get clickbaited. Exactly. I didn't want to do 2 wood thumbnails in a row. But I don't know if that's a cover up or the wood didn't just get hit there. I don't know. It makes me think that these aren't UV printed. That they blast it. I mean, it might be UV printed with the brown. But around the hinges, it looks like they do the hydro dipping thing with it. Because you can make prints that are hydro dippable. And you just dip it in the water and it will stick to it. Boom. But I don't know. But yeah. We're going to do the wood one now. And hopefully quickly. Not real wood. Can you do light up buttons on an SP? I cannot. Probably doesn't answer your question, but there might be a mod out there. As far as I know, I don't know of any. But alright, let's quickly do this. Not going to be a speed run, but I'm still going to do it quick. Quick. Not gonna be messing around this time. I can definitely speed run this portion. The teardown portion, that'll help. But no timer. It's ExtremeRate week and no speedrun week. Unfortunate. Because I do enjoy doing my speedruns. But when I'm doing new kits, it's not smart to speedrun something that I don't know. I'm not going to do any blind speedruns. Anybody watch AFFLIATE Deluxe? It's a reference. Okay. Boom. Again, don't know why I'm doing this. Okay. No, okay. I was thinking for a second, wait, can I do this without tearing the full thing down? No, I cannot. Okay. Still gotta take these out. Where are my tweezers? Buried. Okay. Okay. That is not real wood, no. Paint the hinges with chrome paint. Chrome and wood. Hydro dipping, that was what I was thinking of the other day. Yeah. Normally the stuff for Game Boy shells is all UV printed, so I just kind of assumed that they UV printed their stuff, but it might be hydro dipped. Just based off of the way the paint of it, not actually paint, but the way it kind of rests around the rounded parts, not necessarily the hinge, but the part that's not flat. It looks like it's all warped, so I assume that's what I assume that it's hydro dip because of that. Because when I hydro dip things, whoa, like the controllers and shells I used to hydro dip all the time, that's what it kind of looked like on the rounded parts. I don't know if you can hear it, probably not because it is pretty faint, but there's a truck in the background. Music just, okay, there. I know you guys can't really hear the music, but it just stopped for me. There we go. Lost a tab. RIP. There we go. Right side. Left side. I've never seen... I wonder if this is a... This might be an aftermarket hinge. I've never seen it all black before, and I know the aftermarket ones are all black. It just looks a bit different. Okay. Moving on. Guess I can put these on now. Nugget, please stop. Hey, come here. We're not going to do that right now because it's going to hurt people's ears, okay? Nugget, come here. Come here. Yeah, just lay down. You're fine. I apologize if that hurt your ears. I apologize if she does bark again. I think the Amazon guy is here. So, and as long as he's not the one that knocks on the door and runs, we have a ding-dong ditcher of an Amazon guy sometimes. It's always different. It's very annoying when you have a barking dog. Sometimes I feel like he does it on purpose. It's probably just to let me know that my package is here so it doesn't get stolen. But it's very frustrating because she alarm barks for an hour. But okay. It doesn't look like there's too much dust on here. We'll quickly just go in. I think I have been in here before. Yeah, I had to fix something. So, that's why it's a lot cleaner. Okay. Moving on. Shell time. Did we test the new one? I think we did. We're gonna roll with it. Yeah, the fit on the screen side of things is a little bit eh. This we don't have to have perfectly. I'm not used to doing clear shells or not used to doing opaque shells. It's very interesting. I never realized how many clear SP shells I've done. Okay, now we can get out the... I actually do like these screws. I don't have any complaints about these screws. I thought I would. Oh god. That was not a wood pun. Just speaking English. Okay. Let's get some short tri-wings out. It felt like it went through the other side for a second. Didn't feel quite right, but we're good. Doggo decibels are actually not that loud, TBH. I just know one of the times she barked really loud all of a sudden. It jump scared me on stream, and a few people complained. That was a pretty mild bark for her. It's doing it again. Come on. Just let me close the freaking shell, man. I just want to close the shell. Those boards don't fit very well in there, ExtremeRate. If you're doing an SP mod and ExtremeRate shell, be wary. Once we screw this down, I'm gonna test it. Just because I have a bad feeling about this one now. Also, I use the ExtremeRate foam, so it should not bulge, but it is. ExtremeRate's probably never going to work with me if they see this, but I don't know if they're actually going to watch this whole stream. Doubt it. Because we're at the hour-and-a-half mark. Get a doorbell cam. That would be revealing my location. We don't want to do that. Unless you're just saying for myself. Which I kind of do want a ring. But it's not my house. Oh. Well, would you look at that? The power switch was on. I don't see any bulging, and everything seems to work, so. I shouldn't say I don't see any. I don't see any marks from potential bulging. Okay. Interested to see. Okay, these are the buttons. They're just black buttons, so is it gonna be just black? Oh no, they're brown. Okay. Brown screw hole covers. I think I might have liked black a little bit better here. I'm a big fan of contrast. ExtremeRate seems to not. Especially because the buttons aren't going to be brown, so why not have them match the buttons? I'm impressed with some of the things, and other things I'm not super impressed with. It's like there's high highs and low lows. Not a ton of just that's normal. Not a ton of that. Okay. Guess we should put the hinges in. And open that up. Boom. No cracked hinges. Now we can screw this part down. This one's going a bit smoother. Still not great, but it's going smoother. That's tri-wing. That's Phillips. Okay. 39 people in here still. That's pretty good for a Wednesday. Wednesday long stream being super late. All that stuff. Thank you for those who are still sticking around. Huh. Whoa. I also don't think I do the best thumbnails for these. Everybody always wants an SP, but I feel like the SP streams don't get as many people. I don't know if it's the thumbnails or what. Could be the thumbnails, could be that it's Wednesday and people have Monday off more, I guess. I feel like this isn't sticking out as much as normal. Well, let's put some buttons in. Has everyone liked the video? Let's see what the like to viewer ratio is. 38 people and 27 likes. Not bad. Could be better. Could be better. Okay. Now, this sticker apparently is bulletproof. Can you just tear? No. And it sticks to the freaking bag. Thank you, ExtremeRate. Pro tip, don't tape the bag opening down when it's a Ziploc. It's a Ziploc bag. Don't need to tape it down with this incredibly strong sticker that buttons just went everywhere. Okay, I got the D-pad. There's the power switch. Here's L. There's a volume rocker that probably can't replace it, but it's like the same color, so it doesn't matter. Not even gonna bother. There's R. These aren't even black. They're just like dark gray, like the regular ones. There's B. They're just like slightly darker than the dark gray. Any in my lap? No. Oh, there's. We got start and select, D-pad, LNR. Esteban, Gene, welcome. We're going to take a brief pause while I try and find these stupid buttons that just went everywhere. Shout out to ExtremeRate for that. Their name magically in my keyboard? No. Steal my phone's flashlight. The last one's still up for grabs if you want it. Oh, found A. Looking for the smallest one of all, the brightness button. That's nice. Found another start button, but it's not the right one. Found the black wire from earlier. That's funny. Well, anybody else know where it went? Any ideas? Anybody see it fly off in the madness? Thankfully, this place is only just a huge mess. Okay. Well, guess we'll keep moving on. Found it. Okay. Phew. Had a few other places I was like, I haven't checked them yet. See how this this sticker isn't covering the Ziploc portion of the bag? Yeah, I wish that there was a default sleep feature as well. If at the very least we could get the screen to turn off, that'd be nice. I feel like there's one more bag I need to open. I just don't know where it is. There it is. It's right in front of me. So many bags, so many things. See, why do you separate the springs from the posts? They both go in the same spot, so why separate them? Okay. I think this is the longest an SP has gone without selling in a long time. Everybody always asks, when are you restocking SPs? And I tell them the same thing. The same people have asked me multiple times, and I just repeat myself. Or I ignore them, because if I have to tell you more than 3 times how this thing works, you are no help. You have no hope. But does this rest in easier there? No, it still wiggles. I was gonna go somewhere with that, but I don't remember. Well, it's always gonna be in the last place I look. Father. There we go. Okay. Totally biffed that. And, oh gosh, I'm falling apart, folks. It's the 7th inning. I need to stretch. I don't know baseball. Baseball's boring, sorry. Hey, is it worth to mod a new old stock Game Boy Color? Of course. Of course it's good to... It's worth it to mod a Game Boy. Really, anything that's... has a bad old... like a stock screen is good to mod. I love the Game Boy Color. But if you're only going to go for one, I would go with one of the advanced models. Just because that way you can play everything on one device. But I think the most... of all the consoles, all the modded consoles I have so many modded Game Boy Colors for some reason. That's the most I have of all of them. I don't know why. But they're good. They're good, they're comfortable. It's in color. Don't really have any complaints other than it doesn't play Game Boy Advance games. Am I teasing a video where I have a Game Boy Color that plays Game Boy Advance games? Maybe. Maybe not. Might also change that to a DMG because I don't know if it's going to fit in the Game Boy Color, but we'll see, we'll see. Okay. Everybody wave to the loud truck driving by, and we can finish this thing off. Finally, can do the soldering. Okay. Hey Jake, thoughts on DS modding? There really isn't much DS modding. You can make a macro. I'm all for macros. People think that's a controversy for some reason. People don't like that. I don't see what the problem is, especially if it's a broken one. But yeah, there's really nothing for modding on the DS yet. You can do the TV out, but I think it's kind of lame, to be honest. Gosh darn it. Got a lot of solder on my iron there. And none of it wanted to stick to those points. Okay. The TV out is, like, it sounds cool. But honestly, to me, it's pretty lame. Just because I think having to do a software mod with a hardware mod is lame. I understand that it's very difficult, and it's still cool that they were able to do it, but I don't know, that's the only real mod out there, because there's no IPS mod for the DS. Unless you're talking about like 3DS stuff, that's still software modding. Software mods are cool and all, but obviously I'm a hardware mod guy. I'm one of those weirdos who likes to buy physical games. So software modding a 3DS to have a bunch of ROMs on it, it's like, yeah, it's cool and all, but I'm still going to want to buy those games. Keep it for my collection. The sucky part about the opaque shells is I can't tell if the wire is across any of the buttons. It doesn't look like it. It's running across one of these screw posts. There we go. Make sure. Cool. Everything should be good on this one. Now we should be able to just screw everything down. We're still going to be done before the 2-hour mark. Famous last words. Okay. Power switch. Would have copped if it was 100, but 200 was pricey. Good luck finding an unmodded Game Boy Advance for. I mean, you could probably find one for 100, but $100 for a Game Boy Advance is probably about the average going rate, I'd say. It's not cheap. So, yeah, modded, especially when these shells are expensive. Put this thing back in. But I understand, $200 is a lot to a lot of people. I mean, $200 is still a lot to me. It made it sound like that's not a lot to me. $200 is a lot of money. Okay. But I think I have very fair prices as far as everything goes. I don't like to mark things up just to make more profit. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, with the IPS display being 60, the shell, this shell in particular, it costs 23 bucks. The Game Boy Advance, I can usually find them for around 70, which is still, whew. But yeah, 70 plus 60 without even factoring in the shell alone, it is like that's 130 bucks. Plus the almost hour it takes to build one of these. And the back pain I'm suffering from doing this. That's a Phillips screw. Why did I put that in there? Tri-wing. Okay. Plus the fact that I just hate working on these things. Okay. Why does the DS L and R buttons so trash? They get stuck hard if you make the... Well, that's just because it's metal. Also, I don't think Boxy Pixel, as cool as their stuff is, I don't think their tolerances are that great. I've done a few of the Boxy Pixel macro plates, especially the shoulder button that's near the speaker. It's just not good. It's not a good spot. Nothing. It's way too tight in there. So yeah, it's part of it is the DS, but a lot of it could be fixed if you did a better job with those faceplates. Not to say that it's something I could easily do. You gotta give them a lot of credit there. Should probably put the battery in, huh? I don't know anything about designing stuff like that, so I'm not gonna criticize him too much, but from what I've heard from Mako in his videos talking about his slate versus the unhinged and stuff, it sounds like Boxy Pixel kind of tries to get things out faster. Because he's done a couple revisions already, and Mako still hasn't gotten the slate out yet. Not to pick on Mako either. But. In Sweden, one can still find SPs for around $50, luckily. That is nice. I buy mine broken from Japan. Trying to fit this on perfectly. There we go. Okay. This still is a little crooked on the right. That's so weird. I think the cut of this is just not great. I don't know. But there's no way you're noticing it on this one. Okay. Yeah, it just feels weird not having the Nintendo logo there. Yeah, that still bugs me. But there you go. See how much brighter this one gets. Okay. Access all the buttons. Okay, no. That's just... Seriously? Oh, it's just got gunk on it again. Okay. Where's my... Easy way to clean out your cart readers if you don't want to take it apart. I'm cleaning this up. Don't use a nice expensive cart like this. But let's use a Crash here. This cart, I don't even think this cart works. Load it up with some IPA. In, out, in, out, in, out. That'll help scrape off any of the gunk on the pins. And also, you can blow into it or you can get canned air. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. Don't shake this while you do it. Don't shake it ever. And that should definitely help. If you blow into it with like your mouth, the reason why Nintendo says don't do that and people say don't do that is because accidental spittle, you don't want that. And boom, good as new. That's how you clean that without opening it. Otherwise, you can just go toothbrush. A, B, right, left, up, down, R, L, start, select. Yep, so from what I can tell, this has like the tiniest bit more travel. It's like more balanced between the two now. Yeah, just the A button for whatever reason doesn't have as much travel. It still works perfectly fine, but it seems to be a fault with the ExtremeRate stuff. That is your toothbrush, Dad. Sorry. Happens. But yeah, if you're wanting this guy, it's my microfiber cloth here. Wipe the dust off and, well, just put new microfiber dust on it. But fingerprints are gone. If you're wanting this, I turn the volume down. But if you are wanting this guy right here, I'm going to post him right now. The one from earlier is still up if you are interested in that. If not, it's totally fine. They are expensive. Not to take away from what, I don't remember who said it, but not to take away from that person. It is still expensive. It may be fairly priced, like I think, but it's still expensive. And it's not for everyone. Okay. Technically, you can buy it right now, but I haven't added the pictures yet. But also by the time I say that, it'll probably be up. So, there you go. And that is 2 ExtremeRate Game Boys done and done. So, someone buy it already? No, it's a tweet. Okay. But yeah, it works totally fine. There's just not as much travel as I would like there to be. So, you have to, I mean, you're not going to touch it very often, but you do have to kind of press in there to adjust the button, or adjust the brightness. Not like the button's hard to press, but like the indent of the shell it rests kind of deep in there. Be careful, don't use your fingernails to press the buttons, because then you'll probably scrape the edges. So just push the fat of your finger down in there. That's not something I can fix, sadly. That's a part of the shell. So, yeah. That is that. I am very tired. Thank you so much for coming out today. I'll read some chats real quick. And then I'm going to rest my voice before I start recording a video. Friday's video is going to be a tutorial. It's not going to be a super in-depth tutorial. But I'm going to spoil it for you. I'm going to show off how to stream from an actual Game Boy. Like actually playing on a Game Boy, like not like this. It's going to be in advance, but you can do it with the SP as well. But you can stream from the actual hardware, playing actual games, physical carts. It's going to be cool. I just got to do the voiceover for that. Yeah, if ones do mods in bulk, broken from Japan is probably the best bet. Yep. It took me a while to start doing that. I used to buy from a guy in New York who bought them from Japan and sold them to me. Still got discounts, but I'm saving a bit more money now buying them from Japan myself. It can be a bit of a hassle buying from Japan. So, J4U is great for finding broken SPs. I am not sure what that is, but I'm sure if I Google J4U, I will find it. I usually buy them off of eBay. Yeah, in my honest opinion, seeing the work Mako put on the slate and putting it all in balance, I see that I get more bang for my buck with the slate than the unhinged. Yeah, I I'm very excited to see the slate. I should be getting one soon, a little ahead of you guys, because I'm more important than you guys. It's a joke, but I am gonna get a little early. Not as early as other people did, but still a little early. I gotta wait for the production to finish on the first batch, but I will get. I think I do. I can't talk. I think I will get it a little bit before the pre-orders go out, so I can get one more push for pre-orders. But I am excited for that. I didn't do the unhinged. It seems very expensive, but seeing that the screen is actually in the middle on the slate, and that you don't have to do all these extra mods, have to buy all these extra parts, like the USB-C, and I don't like that. I didn't like that about the unhinged, so I didn't go with it. But I think the having the flexibility to do what you want with the slate is pretty nice. So you can use mostly all original stuff. I do wish that there was a metal back. I think they're working on a metal back, but you have to BYOB, bring your own back. And I'll give a little spoiler there. I'm gonna do a Iron Man theme with mine. It's gonna be red faceplate with gold buttons. I'm very excited for it. So, a little hot rod red. Okay. That hinge was driving me nuts. What hinge? Did you and your family have a great day yesterday? I feel like we had a pretty good day. It's family night, so we had a good rest of the Monday too after the stream. I think it's reasonably priced. Still can't talk. Will you be building any GBAs anytime soon? We got tons of regular GBAs. If you're talking about SPs, I don't think I'm going to do any more until that in-depth tutorial, which will be towards the end of the month. Maybe like mid-month, mid-June. We'll see. So, where do you usually find your cartridges? Trying to find authentics is hard. Yeah, I don't really have a good answer for you. I have a local store that I go to. I'm friends with the guy who owns it, so I can go in and look and stuff. If you go to a local store and ask them to open it up for you, or you can bring your own screwdriver in and say, hey, can I open it up and make sure it's legit? If they say no, run for the hills. But if they've got nothing to hide, they should say yes. There's nothing wrong with unscrewing one screw to check the board. So, yeah. Definitely fair price. Got a couple definitely fair price. Thank you. Could that button possibly get stuck when pressed down? With the SPs, if you press down really hard and twist, you can rotate the buttons. But it's not like that would get stuck, but it's unless you're actively trying to do it, it's not going to happen. Or you're pressing way too hard. But in this case, no, everything's lined up. It's just there's not much travel in this particular case. Okay. Do you use Tendico? Nah. I think I'm going to look into it now because they added credit card stuff. Well, I wanted to use them before, and then I checked it out, and they're like, oh, you have to buy credit, and then you can buy products. I had to give them money before I even bought products, and they didn't fly with me. So I think they added it back so you can just straight pay for everything with a credit card, and so I like that. Japanese eBay sellers are pretty nice, yeah, for sure. They don't clean anything. No, they do not. Just ripped my bumper buttons on my 3DS, trying to see if there's water damage. Oh, man. Yeah, ribbon cables in those suck. Okay. I am going to go chill for a second, and I'm going to record a bunch of videos before people come home. I'm tired. thanks for staying out for this really long extended stream. Sorry about being late. Stupid camera. But now I know. Don't start streaming in camera mode. Stream in video mode. Yeah. Okay. I will see you guys in the next one. Both these are still for sale as far as I know. Later, guys.